EA Sports coverage of the NFL. Currently, the Patriots in control of the football as we resume action in quarter number 2. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. As the third quarter is underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
He finds Douglas complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
May going to give it to Henderson. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this 3rd quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. It's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
This is taken at the 15. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Hall again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
At the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
They'll give the Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Henderson will try and run for the 1st. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Shamrocks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Able to slither by. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 5. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down.
Gain of 7. And the Dublin 1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Let's go now.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
It's a short. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And a Dublin 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Dublin.
And it's caught. And second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Shamrocks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, May. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Give to Hall running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Hall again. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead is Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Shamrocks continue to pull it on here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Beautiful fake. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Running left is Henderson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
46-yard line.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. McKinnon here, it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. He'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Our fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly...